It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? My neighbor.
Good morrow, boys and girls. In today's story, we are going to learn about some of the first believers in Jesus. You see, once upon a time, on the day we call Pentecost, the church was formed by Peter. You see, on the day we call Pentecost, the birthday of the church, the Holy Spirit came down in such a way that made it look like there was a flame on each person's head. But no cause for alarm. It was not actually a fire, but they did not know what else to call it. But I can assure you that no one was a burning... Jonathan, you're on fire!
We talked about this. It's not a real flame.
Oh, you're right. Nah, I wanted to do that all week anyway. But shortly after this, they began to speak in all different languages, and people around them were amazed. So they came in floods and by the masses to follow after the disciples who followed Jesus, and thus the church was formed. This is why it is called the birthday of the church. But not only were they happy, they cared for each other as friends.
No one told you life was gonna be this way.
Anyone who came to follow the disciples would sell their possessions and their goods and distribute the money they would gather to all if anyone had a need. Day by day, they spent so much time together in the temple, and they shared meals together at home and ate their food with glad and generous hearts. They praised God and looked after all people. Day by day, people just started following after them. It was a beautiful time in the church, and sometimes we are really good at this, but other times we are not so good at this. But God instructs us to love all of our neighbors and to love God with all of our hearts, which means we are to share our time, we are to share our gifts, and we are to share our talents with the whole world. If you can write a story. If you can sing a song. If you can dance your heart away. If you have extra money to share, help someone who may not have as much.
For you, my good man.
When you have enough food, give something that is left over to someone who may be hungry. As people who follow after Jesus, we are invited to share with one another. All of you are welcome to this community. And in this community, we are all invited to share and rejoice in the love of God. For you are each beautiful, because you are all created in God's image. So as you go off into the morning, you will learn how to share with one another, to share with your neighbors. And I hope that you learn to embrace the love of God. Mayor Niebuhr, out.